just got off the phone with another person that is looking to relocate here and retire here. And so I don't know if a lot of people really know that this is becoming a very popular retirement community. And so I thought this would be an awesome opportunity to share with you some other reasons that clients are choosing to retire in our area and why my own parents chose to retire in this area. If you don't know who I am, I'm Brina Gordon, your favorite Central Texas realtor. My goal is to always provide you with ample information and resources so that you can make the best decision possible for you. Now, number one is still going to be affordability. If you have seen any of my other videos, you know that I speak about this quite often because it is a huge reason why people choose to purchase here, why people choose to retire here, invest here, all of the above, again, because of affordability. Killeen has again been recognized for its growth and affordability, being named the most affordable and fastest growing city in the US by GoRankingRates.com. So it's not just me, but I am seeing the evidence of this and I'm hearing it from clients. And of course, it's actually backed up by statistics as well. If you didn't know, our five-year growth rate is about 9%. Cost of living for Killeen homes are still hovering under $250,000, which we know on a national scale is quite affordable. Now, of course, we have selections and home types for anyone and everyone, from custom to semi-custom, first-time home buyers to retirement homes and all of the above. But again, affordability is definitely one of the bigger factors for people looking to retire here, because of course, when you're retiring, you're purchasing your home and you want to get as much as you can because that's going to be your final home more than likely. So you want to be able to enjoy it. You want to be able to have friends and family over, grandkids, have your pets, have everything. And of course, if you can purchase that in a more affordable area, that typically means you get a little bit more bang for your buck. And Killeen is definitely providing those options for retirees. My own parents retired here, so I am well aware of the purchasing power and the options that are available here to those individuals that are choosing to retire here based on affordability. Now, if you're not quite sure what our homes look like, make sure you check out some of my other videos. Here's one that talks about 2 different home types. I have several different home tours, so you can see that we have all sorts of options out here. So if you are looking to retire and you're like, Brina, I want the works, I want, my grand fireplace, I want the 4 bedrooms, the theater room, or actually I'm trying to downsize. I really just want a 2-bedroom, just something small. I just want to be able to have my space. I just want to be closer to my family, or whatever the case may be. We do have so many options out here for you. Hey, if you're thinking of relocating to the Fort Cavazos area, I have just the thing for you. My team and I have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research. And I have it linked right down below. The best part is there's no obligation to this, and it's going to come with everything from the top employers to the best schools and a boatload of other information. Everything that you need to make the best decision. Again, no obligation. So make sure you click the link below. It also will be pinned, and I hope that it helps. Now, number 2 may actually catch people by surprise, and this is going to be specifically for those military families that are looking to retire here. It's actually going to be because of our medical capabilities. Now, if you didn't know, Fort Cavazos, formerly known as Fort Hood, does have Carl Medical Center. Also just Fort Cavazos Hospital, but that's its correct name is going to be Carl R. Darnell Hospital or Medical Center. But of course, it is one of the state-of-the-art facilities in our area. So if you're looking for, medical care, then that's something that you definitely usually want to take into consideration when you're looking to retire. And specifically, like I said, this is going to be for those military families and military individuals that are looking to retire. So you have Carl R. Darnell Medical Center on Fort Cavazos. You have the VA, so all of our veterans have all of our care, of course, right there in Temple. And again, with our central location, you do have the option to get to Austin, maybe for some specialty care. You have so many different sort of additional facilities down there. If you need to go to San Antonio, it's not too far. So you have all sorts of medical options out there for you too. But a lot of times people don't always consider that medical care that you may need, especially when you're retiring. You want to make sure you're close to those medical facilities so that you can get there easily, especially if maybe you have something that you are monitoring or some sort of condition as well. So I'm going to say number 2 is going to be for medical, just because I have seen it in play for myself firsthand. I've seen Darnell take amazing care of loved ones, and so having those resources right there close to you is very important when you're looking to retire. And I see a lot of people are starting to take note of that and make it part of their consideration when they're looking for that permanent retirement destination.
All right, now for the question of the day. What is the first thing you look for in a new city? Is it a coffee shop or your favorite store? I really want to know, so make sure you comment down below, or better yet, shoot me a text, email, or even give me a call. All my information is going to pop up here on the screen. So again, what is the first thing you look for in a new city?
Now, I kind of touched on number 3, but we're going to circle back to it. If you didn't notice, I mentioned having a central location, and that is so important because a lot of times people kind of mentioned to me like, hey, we were looking at, maybe the Houston, Dallas area, but we're not really wanting quite the big city, or maybe some of the pricing is a little higher than what we would like to spend. Having a central location is really nice because here in Killeen, you can get to Dallas or DFW area in about 2 hours. You can get to Austin in an hour or one of its surrounding cities. You can get to San Antonio in 2.5 hours. You can get to Houston in 3 hours. So you have so many larger city options to get to very easily. You can also come back the same day, or you can have a weekend trip. So a lot of times this is a nice central location to retire in, but maybe they have loved ones or friends or family in another city, so they can still get to those places, get to those individuals, but have that central location option to kind of pivot and navigate accordingly.
Hey guys, as much as I love making these videos, there's one thing that I absolutely love more, and that's helping families from all over the US make the move here to the Fort Cavazos and surrounding area. I've helped countless families move here, so whether you're coming out next week, next month, or even next year, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My contact information is going to be right here down below in case you missed the pop-up screen. And I look forward to helping you and your family move to our beautiful area.
So we've talked about affordability, we've talked about our central location, and we've talked about our medical facilities. My last one is definitely going to be our diversity. Simply put, we are a melting pot here, and I really strongly believe that this is a strength for us, and this really creates a welcoming environment for everyone, because it's something that comes up quite often in conversations. With this being so closely tied to the military base, everyone retires here because a lot of times people feel very comfortable here, not only just within their local communities, but then our community as a whole. If you have not ever visited cityofkilleen.gov, here's a link for them right there. They're very big on having some sort of celebration for so many types of traditions, for so many types of cultures, because again, we really try to have a very welcoming and inclusive environment here, and I think that's such a crucial thing for the health of a community as a whole. So make sure you always plug in there, check them out on their social media channels, because they're always trying to promote some sort of community event, because again, we want to make sure that we create an environment that is inclusive but also welcoming for everyone, and I believe that is a true strength of our area. So these are just a few things that I really believe have made this a retirement destination, not only just out of personal opinion, but I'm hearing this from clients, I am reading statistics, and I'm seeing the growth myself. So make sure you comment down below if you have questions. What sort of aspects do you look for in a community? Is there something really critical that you want to see here? Maybe you're not aware of it, maybe I can highlight that for you. If you have any questions, make sure you drop them down below. Of course, all my contact information will be here and the description box below. But this is becoming a retirement community, not just an in transit military destination and then you're on to the next one. People are choosing to call this home, and I hope that you can see why.